What should you do with my stuff? He who is faithful in what is least is also faithful in much. If you're faithful in small, God will give you big. If you're faithful and small, God will give you big. I know what some of you are saying right now. You're saying, oh, I can't start tithing. I can't give my stuff away. I don't have anything. I'm poor. I'm young. I'm poor. You have a mammon famine. That was the way I was. But here's the thing. You'll never be able to give until you start giving. You'll never be able to tithe until you start tithing. I grew up very poor. I grew up so poor and hungry, I created a Gmail account just so I could have some spam. We got time for another one of those? Okay, how about this? I grew up so poor and hungry when I went to the park, ducks threw bread at me. He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much. And he who is unjust in what is least, in other words, you treat the little you have wrong, is unjust also in much. You'll never get much. Therefore, if you have not been faithful in the unrighteousness of mammon, if you haven't handled wicked money right, who will commit to you trust true riches? So if you can't handle what's easily corrupted, stuff and junk and things and wealth, how's God going to give you any real responsibility? And by the way, what are true riches? Here's the principle. What should you do with your stuff? Here's the principle. You get this principle in you, and it'll set you free, and you'll start having so much fun. Here's the principle. The simple answer is this: be a good steward. It's not my PA system. It's not my house. It's not my car. It's not my cash. It's not my talent. Everything I have, I've been given to by God. And so I'm just a steward of it. Stop being so attached to it. We're so attached. IBM, one of the greatest stocks you can ever have. IBM, blue chip stock, big blue. They started giving out stock the first year they were in existence, 1911. You think about the price of that stock then. Think about, how it's doubled and how many times they've split. What would you have if you bought one stock in 1911 of IBM? What would you have? Nothing. You'd be dead. 1911 is a long time ago. You would have no stock at all. You would be worm food for a long time. It's all going to go away. So just steward it and have fun stewarding it. A good steward manages two things: affluence and influence. Affluence and influence. Okay? What is affluence? They are suspicious and on guard for the corrupting power of wealth. What's influence? They see kingdom purpose in everything they own, and they look to use it to influence kingdom purpose. I guarantee you want to have more, start using what you have for kingdom purpose, and God will go, oh, I can trust that guy. I can trust that gal. And finally this, a good steward is rewarded in true riches. What are the true riches? They're people. They're people.